Good day, ma'am. For today's video, I am going to share with you the 5 indigenous knowledge and practices that are being observed in our community and the connection of indigenous knowledge, science, and technology. So let's get started. First that I'm going to share with you are the 5 Filipino indigenous knowledge and practices in our community. The first one is we have when cranes or taboo birds are in the back of the carabaos. My grandmother and other people here at the municipality of Inapacan believes that when cranes or taboon are standing at the back of the carabaos or cabao, this means that after a few days, the weather will become hot and sunny. And if there is long and heavy rain, and this activity of cranes and carabaos occur, then we believe that the heavy rain is nearly going to stop and the sun is going to show up again. Next, we have the drying as a way of preserving food. Here at Inupakan, we also have this food named buwad or salted and dried fish. To preserve fish, we use the heat of the sun to dry them out for them to last longer. We also use the method of drying to make Rice Krispies or locally known as ampaw or ampaw. To make ampaw, we use bahaw or rice leftovers. Then we wash them or rinse them with water and dry them out under the sunlight. After days of drying, we fry them using cooking oil and add sugar after to taste. By the method of drying, we can preserve our food for a long period of time and for it to not become spoiled immediately. Third, we have the salting as a way of preserving or cooking food. Here at Inupakan, we also use salting as the way of preserving food. Specifically, we use the method of salting to preserve our fish and eggs. By putting a large amount of salt that is enough to cook them, we can preserve them for a long period of time. It is because having a lot of salt results to protein denaturation, or proteins became cooked with or by the high concentration of salt that precipitates the proteins. Fourth, we have the tuba or the coconut wine. Tuba is a fermentation of sap taken from the coconut trees. Here at Inapakan, we call the people who harvest coconut sap as manananggot or manananggutay. Tuba is the favorite alcoholic drink of Inapaknans, especially the Inapakan farmers. And the last but not the least, the use of utut-utut flower as a herbal medicine. Here in Inapakan, some families plant utut-utut flowers in their backyards and use them as a herbal medicine. These flowers are called utut-utut, named after their strong foul scent. Despite of the smell, Inupaknons add or soak these flowers to their drinking water, which they believe that it can cure urinary infections, constipation, and indigestions. So those are the 5 Filipino indigenous knowledge and practices in our community. Next that I am going to share with you is the connection of indigenous knowledge to science and technology. The connection of indigenous knowledge to science and technology is that indigenous knowledge has a great contribution to the rise of science and technology. Science is a pursuit of knowledge and approaches to gather knowledge that are culturally relative. And indigenous science are the one which incorporates traditional knowledge and the indigenous perspectives. And both of them together contribute substantially to modern science. Indigenous people have also been responsible for the development of many technologies and substantially contributed to science. Indigenous people, with their decades of personal experience combined with that of their ancestors, harbor vast knowledge about the environment and the ecological relationships within them and guide the major process of the existence of science and technology. And eventually, tremendous opportunities did exist where such knowledge did contribute to modern science and to the more successful development of the science and technology all over the world. That's all, ma'am. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and have a good day, ma'am. Bye bye.